flow. So all of the poses are going to be about opening into the chest, maybe stretching those hamstrings a little bit, as well as stretching into the hip flexors as well. So we're doing all that kind of stuff. So if you spend a lot of time with your shoulders hunched forwards, maybe you start to bring those shoulders up around the neck as well, getting a little bit stressed, then this is perfect for you. You might want a brick or a block. If you don't have one, don't worry about it. You could use a cushion if you feel like you need to have any support, maybe a pillow, something like that, but don't worry if you don't have one. And yes, we're just going to start in a seated position, crossing the legs if it's comfortable for you, or just finding a way to sit that is comfortable for you. And then just bring those hands down onto the tops of the knees, close the eyes down, lift the crown of the head up towards the ceiling, and we're going to take 5 long deep breaths here. So inhale with me through the nose, and exhale out through the mouth. And again, inhale and exhale. Breath number 3, inhaling. Let that air drop out. Inhale and exhale. Final time, getting that air in through the nose and letting it out through the mouth. Perfect. Keep the eyes closed down here. Keep that rhythm of the breath going, but now just start to take that exhale out through the nose as well. So inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Really bring that awareness onto your breath and start to draw that focus as well just into you. Bring it into how your physical body is feeling today. Maybe noticing any stiff areas, any bits that are sore, maybe you're working with an injury. And then also notice how you feel today in yourself. What's going on for you? What I'm asking you to do is just notice, have some awareness. Just give yourself that permission, and whilst we're here on this mat, to just move for you, do your yoga practice for you. Two more lovely breaths here. Okay, slowly start to open the eyes now. Hopefully you feel a bit more centered on your mat. We're going to take a spinal twist. So start to take the left hand over on top of the right knee. Right hand starts to come back behind your back. Inhale to lengthen nice and tall. Exhale, start to rotate round. Inhale, lift up nice and tall. And exhale. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. And then on this inhale, start to draw yourself back to center, and we'll take it on the other side. So right hand starts to come onto that left knee. Draw the left hand behind you. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to rotate. And again, inhale, find that length. Exhale, round. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, slowly start to draw yourself back to center. We're going to take it onto the hands and knees now. So start to come into your tabletop Manasana, bringing those hands underneath the shoulders. We'll start to work through our cat-cow. So inhale, moving into your cow, draw those shoulders back, tailbone lifts. Exhale, tuck tailbone, take everything down and through. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, back to your cat. Inhale to cow. And exhale. Alright, start to come back to a neutral spine here. we'll take some thread the needle. So lifting that right arm on your inhale. Exhale, draw the hand all the way down underneath the left shoulder. Take the right shoulder and the right ear down onto the mat. Maybe stay with your left hand flat on the mat, or perhaps you come up onto your fingertips. So you make like a tent shape with that left hand. You can start to draw the left shoulder back, so you're really opening up into that chest. Take a nice inhale here. And exhale. One more, inhaling. And exhale. Okay, next inhale, slowly now start to come back onto all fours. Get that neutral spine, and then we'll work on the other side. Inhale, lift that left arm. Exhale, takes the arm down underneath the right arm, take the left shoulder, left ear down. And again, maybe you stay here, maybe you come up onto the fingertips of that right hand, and then maybe you want to draw that shoulder blade back. Sorry, my head's just in my face. Gone now. Okay, inhale here. Exhale. One more breath. And exhale. Okay, start to come back to your tabletop. And then I'm going to come into our puppy pose. So keeping those hips above the knees, start to take those hands forwards onto the fingertips. Stick the bum out now, so you're allowed to get that little tailbone extension going. And just gently walk the hands out. You can bring the palms of the hands down and start to lower your chest through. Your chest may not reach all the way down. You could lower the forehead down, or maybe you want to take the chin, whatever feels comfortable for you. Every inhale, embrace the stretch in the front of the body. Exhale, maybe allow yourself to come a little bit deeper. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, guys, on your inhale now, you can slowly start to rise back up into your tabletop position. And then just start to take the left ear here towards the left shoulder. So you're getting a nice stretch through your trap muscles, these muscles that run along the top of the shoulder. Keep that breath nice and deep. Okay, slowly start to draw the right ear towards the right shoulder. And maybe one side feels worse than the other here. Notice. Maybe they don't, maybe they feel the same, maybe they both feel terrible, I don't know, but just have that awareness. Okay, back, left ear, left shoulder. Oh man, my right side is tight. And then right ear, right shoulder. And then come back to that neutral spine. Start to tilt that tailbone down. Tuck under the toes. Sit back into the heels, and then slowly start to press the tailbone all the way up into your downward facing dog. Take any movement you like here. Maybe you want to pedal one heel down, bending the opposite knee, but try to keep that length through your spine. So rib cage is almost drawing back through your legs. Start to slowly get an external rotation of those shoulders. So shoulder blades are drawing away from each other. Relax the neck down, so don't hunch those shoulders up. Keep them relaxed. And then start to come to stillness when you are ready. Feet about hip-width distance apart. Alright, one deep breath here. Exhale out through the nose. Inhale, bring gaze towards the hands. Lift the heels, start to take baby steps forwards on the exhale, coming into your Uttanasana. One breath here. And then inhale, slight bend the knees, slowly start to roll all the way up to standing, stacking bone by bone as you rise. And then as you lift the head, take the shoulders up, roll them down. Palms shine forwards, mountain pose, Tadasana. Okay, next inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, extend the spine, option to take hands on shins. Exhale, plant hands, step back to your high plank. Inhale here. Exhale, you drop the knees, untuck toes, press elbows back, take chest and stomach down. Inhale, lift that chest, baby cobra. Okay, exhale here, lower the chest back down, move my brick, and then start to take your hands directly underneath the heads of those shoulders, okay? And then again, inhale, baby cobra. Keep that tailbone tucking down, so just try not to stick the bum out. Keep a little bit of engagement as you tuck that tailbone. And then inhale, we lift up again. Exhale to lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Maybe every time you lift a little bit higher. Inhale, we lift. And exhale. And inhale, one more. Coming all the way up, staying here for one more breath. So exhaling. And then slowly start to lower yourself all the way down. Draw those hands back, slightly tuck under toes. Start to sit back into the heels and then lift up, downward facing dog. One full breath here. Okay, start to lift up the right leg. Exhale, you draw that foot down between the hands. Keep that back knee lifted. Inhale, rise up, high crescent lunge. Taking those arms up. Relax the shoulders down. Inhale here. And exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. All right, inhaling here. Exhale, we take both hands down, either side of that front foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Next, inhale, lift up the left leg. Exhale to draw the foot down. Inhale, start to rise up, high crescent lunge. Start to tuck that tailbone down again. Relax those neck muscles. Shoulders are relaxing down the back. Full breath here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, draw hands down. This time we're coming back to our high plank. Either drop the knees or come through full chaturanga. Remember, only coming down halfway with your chaturanga. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 full breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. All right, next inhale, start to lift up the right leg. Whoa, my neck is going in my mouth. This is great. Okay, start to draw the right foot towards your bum. Sucking open the hip, check those shoulders are still square. And really try to lift that right knee nice and high so you're getting a really good hip stretch here. Alright, now start to draw that foot down between the hands. Once again, inhale, rise up, high crescent lunge. Exhale. Inhale, drop the back heel, come into your warrior 2. Take a roll through those shoulders. Alright, start to reach forwards with that right hand, flip the palm, reverse the warrior back. One more breath, really lifting through those ribs, and then start to come back into your warrior 2. And then start to draw the hands back behind you, interlace fingers, draw those palms together if you can, roll the shoulder blades back, start to draw that right shoulder down to the inside of that right knee, humble warrior. Inhale here, relax the head down. Holding here, really press pinky edge of that back foot down into the mat. Start to lift up the foot of the arch of the left foot. Inhale. Exhale. All right, inhale, start to rise back up. Warrior two. And then from here, left hand starts to come down to brush past that left thigh. And as you do so, start to swivel onto the board of the left leg. High crescent lunge. Okay. Start to transition your weight into that right leg. Or coming into warrior three. Really extend through that spine, embrace any wobbles. And then bending that left leg, slowly start to rise up. So you're standing just on that right leg. Okay, we're coming into dancer's pose now. So start to reach that right arm out in front of you. Take the left hand onto the left foot. Maybe you just stay here, or perhaps you start to reach forwards, kicking the left foot into that left hand. Dancer's pose. One more breath. And then nice and slowly start to come back to standing. And then step the left foot down next to the right. Maybe have a little shake here. Okay, moving swiftly on. Inhale, we lift up those arms. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift, extend the spine. Exhale to plant hands, step back to your high plank. Move through your chaturanga, coming down on the exhale. Inhale to lift up, cobra or up dog. And then start to press back to your downward facing dog. One full breath here. Okay, next inhale, start to lift up the left leg, draw the heel towards the bum, stacking those hips open. Remember, reach that knee really high, really get into those hip flexors. Okay, now start to draw that foot all the way down through in between those hands. Lift yourself up to your high crescent lunge. Tailbone is tucking down, relaxing those neck muscles. One full breath. And then inhale, we drop back heel, warrior two. And then start to reach forwards, flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Keep breathing here. Okay, slowly now start to come back to your warrior two. And then we're taking those hands down behind the back, palm to palm if you can. Draw those shoulder blades back, start to lower down so left shoulder comes down onto the inside of the left knee. Remember, really plant into the back edge of that back foot, drawing that arch up. One more breath. Okay, start to rise back up, warrior two. And then nice and slowly that right arm starts to draw down. You pivot or pivot on that back foot. Please tell me you watch Friends, guys. All right, lifting that back heel nice and high. And then we're launching with control into our warrior three. So start to come forwards. Breathing. Okay, start to nice and slowly bend that knee, rising up to stand. Keeping that right foot lifted, and then we're coming into our Natarajasana dancer's pose. So left arm extends out in front of you. Take that right hand onto the outside of that right foot, reaching forwards, kicking that right foot into the hand. Breathing. Embracing any wobbles. All right. One more breath, and then slowly, with control, come to stand and place that right foot down, hopefully with a little bit more control than I just did. Okay, now from here guys, we're just going to slowly start to come down to a comfortable seated position, moving into some final stretches. So, coming into Supta Baddha Konasana, coming into Baddha Konasana, draw the soles of the feet together, take those feet close to the groin, bring the hands onto the feet, inhale, draw those shoulder blades back, keeping your straight spine, just start to lean forward, allow your chest to really pull through here, and maybe start to press the elbows down. Just take this as far as you have that stretch into those legs. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Alright, slowly now start to rise up, or slowly just bring those legs together. If they feel a bit stiff, give yourself a little hug. And then from here, just moving, you have to take the soles of the feet down onto the mat, about hip width distance apart, maybe about a foot away from your body, and then take those hands underneath the shoulders, fingers pointing same direction as the toes. Draw the shoulder blades back. We're going to lift up into a reverse tabletop. So inhale, start to lift the chest. See if you can lift those hips so that you would be like a table. And then just keep that head slightly lifted. Really lifting those hips, squeezing those glutes. Okay, nice and slowly now start to lower yourself all the way back down. Extend the feet out in front of you. Inhale, sit yourself up nice and tall. Start to lift the arms. Exhale to fold. Again, try and keep that spine nice and straight. Allow the hands to fall on the legs or the feet, whatever they come to. And use your breath here, okay? So working with that breath. Inhale, extend, exhale, fold. Inhale, extend, exhale to fold. Try to relax that neck down. One more full breath here. And then inhale, slowly start to allow yourself to rise all the way up. Take the soles of the feet back onto the mat, rounding the spine slightly. Start to roll yourself all the way down onto the mat. Okay, we're coming into our final inversion. You have three options. If you would like to come through shoulder stand with me, I will talk you through that. If you'd like to do a headstand that you have in your practice and you feel like you can do it at home, then go for it. If you don't want to do either of those, which is totally cool, just bring the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling, straight legs or straight as you can get them. Close the eyes and just relax here. So, otherwise, shoulder standers, come with me, draw those knees in towards the chest. Engagement of the core here so that you can lift your hips, take the hands down or up onto the hips, and then nice and slowly start to lift the feet and the legs coming all the way up. Do not move the neck here, okay? Keep your gaze towards your navel, or maybe up towards those feet. Try and create as straight a line as possible with your body. Breathing here. Really point those toes. Okay, we're moving into plow now. I'll try to keep projecting as much as I can. It's not particularly easy to talk doing this, but bear with me. So, keeping your hands on those hips, slowly start to lower those feet all the way back down behind the head. Keep the neck nice and long. If your toes comfortably reach the ground behind you, you can start to extend those arms out onto the mat. Maybe you interlace fingers. And try to straighten those legs as much as possible. If your legs are floating, slightly, then just keep the hands on the hips, okay, just for protection. One more breath. And then now slowly start to draw the knees either sides of the ears, coming into deaf man's pose. Okay, option to take the hands behind the knees here, giving yourself a strange but quite comfortable hug. Okay guys, from here, lengthen those legs out again. And we're going to roll all the way down onto the mat really carefully. If you took a headstand, or you just had your legs extended out in the air, then same applies to you. Slowly now, with control of that core, start to bring the spine down, bone by bone. Woo! And the legs the same. Bring those legs all the way down. Try to keep them straight. And then come to lie down. Okay, final, or second to final, it's not a thing, pose. Matsyasana or fish pose. So, point those toes. Slowly start to lift the chest and just take yourself onto your forearms. Draw those shoulder blades back, project the chest forwards. And then if it's comfortable for your neck, you can start to lower the head down. If you feel any compression in the neck, just keep it lifted. One more breath. And then walk those arms back out. And then final pose, happy baby. Keep the knees pulled in if you don't want to take happy baby, otherwise draw the soles up, take those knees out nice and wide. You want to just take a gentle rock from side to side. And then start to set yourself up for your Savasana. We'll take a short but sweet Savasana here, so extend those legs out nice and wide. If you have room here, draw the arms really far away from you, so just take some space if you can. Obviously if you don't have space, then don't worry about it. Allow the palms to face up, close the eyes down. With every breath here, imagine you're breathing in fresh air and light. And as you exhale, anything stagnant, anything that you don't need in your body, you're just letting that out into the world away from you. So inhale, bring in some good energy. Exhale, flush out anything you don't need. Try to relax the face down as much as possible. Relax the hips, relax the glutes, relax the arms, the hands, everything. Okay, slowly start to take the hands all the way back behind you, point through those toes, keep your eyes closed down if you can. Really lengthening nice and long. And then slowly start to come onto the right hand side, curling up into a little ball. And then when you're ready, press those hands into the mat, start to lift up to a comfortable seated position and take those hands back down on top of the knees. We'll roll the shoulder blades back, keeping those eyes closed. Take a moment to thank yourself for this practice. Thank yourself for making yoga a part of your day today. Thank your body for its movement, for its energy, for keeping you safe. And now start to draw the hands together, heart center, resting the thumbs against the chest. Take one long inhale through the nose, side out through the mouth. And now start to draw those thumbs up to gently rest between the eyebrows, against the third eye. Bow the head down, and namaste. Thank you very much for flowing with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you feel a bit more open everywhere and obviously a bit more relaxed. Please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check me out on Instagram, check my other videos, and I will be back next week with another flow. So thank you guys.